Cameroon is a mixture of Anglophone and Francophone communities. English speakers make up around about a fifth of the population, and they're mainly concentrated in two western areas of the country. The tipping point came in 2016 when the Anglophones said that they'd finally had enough of what they believed were discriminatory practices against their community. That was after the government imposed French-speaking teachers and lawyers in schools and in courts in their areas. Protests ensued afterwards, but they were cracked down on by the security services. Anglophone leaders were arrested, sparking further unrest. Torture, death, kidnap and the burning of settlements have ravaged parts of the country. Many have fled, and in the last year there's been a 30% increase in the number of people who need aid.
Humanitarian needs in Cameroon have never been greater. In the southwest and northwest in particular, we have witnessed the emergence of a new crisis, characterized by numerous abuses and violations of human rights.
But all of these problems have roots that reach far into Cameroon's past. A former German colony, France and the UK, were given the mandate to look after the area following the First World War. Then in the 1960s, France and the British finally gave the territories their independence. Two former colonies, which had been ruled in very different ways, became a single state that haven't quite gelled together.
The origin of it, obviously, is colonialism. And everyone is aware of it. The global powers are aware of it, but they have shown no real effort to want to involve themselves. They shout sovereignty. They shout that Cameroon is an independent country and should be left to deal with their problems by themselves. France likes to keep close tabs on all its former colonies. To be honest, it is a situation in which there is collusion between the Cameroonian government and the French government to ensure that the Anglophone people remain in the country, but they don't look back into that situation in which we must give them independence. I think that the colonial hangover on many African countries are still there. Whether it's in Nigeria, whether it's in Cameroon, whether it's in Burkina Faso.
As the world watches on, what some are already describing as a civil war in Central Africa's Cameroon is becoming more entrenched. The nub of the issue may lie in the country's colonial past, but it's today's citizens who are suffering the consequences.